So hey, on my page finally, uh just looking at some things. Finally got to go live. So hey, thank you for all my subscribers, to all of those who have been tuning into my channel. So want to say thank you. This is yours truly, Michael Gilbert Jr. So what I literally just done was I went live on I have two IG accounts, Michael Gilbert Jr., but then that's for some other stuff, business, ministry, family, other stuff. But my other account, the real Mr. Gill, which is in the comments on my videos on my YouTube page. Um, yeah, I went on and I went live and I shared my testimony of what the Lord has done for me. Uh, it gets in depth. It gets real. So but what I wanted to come on here and say, deliverance is real. I know that some people may not agree with some of the things that I said in that video, in which I'm not one of those controversial individuals, coming on here trying to do stuff like that. Now, my goal is to all men here. I want to share some of the things in my life that the Lord done for me, and it gets intense. In that episode, I talk about how I was supernaturally delivered from marijuana. I talk about how I was preserved. Many times my life was spared. My life was literally spared from death. And guess what? At that time, I was not saved. I mean, yeah. Some people may not agree that God don't talk to sinners. Mm, I'm telling you, I can only give you what I experienced. And I'm telling you, yo, he talked to me. Wow, yeah, what's up? Just on where it's a whole thing. I mean, word content, it's a real thing. So yeah, I shared my testimony of how I was one part of it. I mean, if I tried to literally share all of that I went in depth about, it's not happening. So I'm gonna break it down in episodes and episodes and episodes of what I went through, and how I was supernaturally delivered and I wasn't saved. So hopefully don't offend anyone. I didn't come on offense, but some of the things, I mean, I'm gonna share like in depth because I think a lot of times, those things that God has delivered us from, we're scared to share, either for several reasons. I'll say some of us may still be struggling with those things. And the shame that comes with that. And you got to deal with that. But with me, that particular area in my life, I was supernaturally delivered from. I'm telling you, I was not. I mean, yo, what happened? I mean, I didn't scream, I didn't scratch, I didn't, I didn't do none of that. I mean, and at that time in my life, I was in transition. Uh, my wife at the time was, that was baby mama. She would probably be like, "Boy, you crazy." She was baby mama at that time. And that clip I shared how sometimes my life, I mean literally, this, you can share this with some of your family. I'm telling you. Um there was times I was not in my right mind. People say that God don't talk to sinners. Why you in that state? I'm telling you, that is a lie. I'm telling you, that's a lie. In the streets, we used to say my intuition, my gut. And my friends at that time would be like, bro, what, little homie. Be like, nah, I don't feel it. I don't feel like going out. And I kid you not. I mean, every single time something happened. I ain't talking about the traditional stuff that like happened Stuff happens at the club, but I'm talking about like some real stuff. People getting shot, people getting killed. And I was spared. And half the time that he was talking, that I was feeling that, I was already drunk. I was already high. I said it on the IG. I was already club ready. I had already had my drinks from the day, and I had my club drinks ready for it. And this is not a, so please, I know some folks, I already know how some of this gonna go. This is not me glorying in my flesh. This is literally telling you a reality, that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. I'm telling you, he talked to me. He delivered me. I wasn't in nobody's church, you know. I didn't know at the time that, my prophet spirit was, talking to me. I used to be like, oh, my intuition. I was fleshly. Fleshly. But yeah, what happened that night? That was many a nights. And I was like, as I'm looking back over, and I was like, you know what? God, you spared my life, because in 2003, see, I've been trying to do this all day. I just got to get used to doing the content, which talking is, my wife tell me, you ain't never met a stranger. Haven't. Listen, I come in the store and talk, but what I have to get, my dates was kind of off, so I had to get my information right and stuff like that. But yeah, 2003 when I got saved. Uh, hmm, yes, that was 2003. I got saved. He told me, go, go tell the world what I done for you. And so that's the whole purpose of this. Go tell the world what he done for me. Uh and that events that I talked about today on my IG was 2001. That was, I didn't get saved to 2003. Um there was one time that I literally was on my way to a cabin. She wasn't my wife at the time. Cabin ready. I mean, we had drinks. We had it all. And I was in the room and I was smoking. And, I just knew that I was about to have me a good time. Spent me some nice little money on a little piece of Merle weed that I had at that time. And now this is the truth. Soon as I fired it up and I smoked it, didn't no voice come in the room. This is the Lord God. I am. Did none of that happen. I'm telling you. I knew within myself. I said, I'm done smoking, and that was that. I didn't fall out. I didn't get slain in the spirit. I mean, I was actually literally already high. Jump. We drove up the road. I mean, back in them days, I listen, brother Cheech and Chong. Listen, car cloudy. But that was the end of that. And I went in a room, my brother-in-law and a friend that he had at the time. I was like, look, I'm done. And then I walked in the room with Betty, and she was like, well, I said, I'm done. And that's all that was. I didn't break down and cry. Oh, look, I didn't do none of that. I went to do the other stuff that I was doing in that cabin. But yeah, and when I tell you, I didn't have no Bible. I wasn't reading. I wasn't looking at. I mean, I went to that cabin to literally do what sinners do. I went to that cabin to fornicate, to drink, and and enjoy myself. At the time, my wife, she wasn't my wife then. She was pregnant, so it was a getaway. We was going to have fun, do what we do. She would be mad. She wouldn't be mad. She'd be like, boy. But yeah, that's the state of mind that I was in. I mean, and that's literally what happened that night. And I'm talking about not even a struggle. I'm talking about, this is almost, yeah, 25 years later. I mean, not a struggle. I mean, not even come to mind. I mean, people around me would, smoke, seen it, not tempted. In life you go through stuff. Now there's some other things that I will talk about at a later time. Uh that I fell back into. I'm telling you, my life is an open book. I ain't ashamed of nothing because people need to hear this. People need to hear this raw truth. That this kind of deliverance takes place, and it took place, y'all. I wasn't in the church. I wasn't in a church. I was literally in a cabin and got delivered. So, yeah, that's my story. That's that. So, now that my YouTube is, I can go live now. I want to all man here. Thank you for all my subscribers. The replay viewers, all y'all's a support. I appreciate that. I just want to come here. There's a lot of people going through some things, and my heart is postured toward seeing people delivered and set free. And fulfilling my call. He said, "Go tell all what I done for you." And I have not been faithful with the totality of that. But God is faithful. He has redeemed the time. And it's, it's your set time to share with the world what the Lord has done for me. Untraditionally, uh, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be going live on my IG. Like I said, I have two IGs, Michael Gilbert Jr., but the real Mr. Gill is the one where I'm going to be sharing. This part of my life. And thank you, hello to my followers, uh, all those coming on. Thank you. But yeah, go back and look at this replay. Hello. I see you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is Laura. Yeah, but yeah, that's the truth. That's my story. That's my life. So, just want to come on here briefly and just share that real quick and talk about that. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, and this the thing. I wasn't praying. I wasn't check this out, y'all. You can't make this up. I was not asking to be delivered. I was I enjoyed smoking. I wasn't asking to be delivered. In my mind, I wasn't trying to quit. That's the beautiful thing about it. I wasn't trying to quit. But the Lord said, it's time to stop. And he divinely intervened and literally supernaturally kept me and has kept me. I mean, not a struggle. That's not at all. So yeah, want to share that with you. I mean, he done it for me. He most definitely will do it for you. So if you know anybody that's struggling with that, hey, share this with them. Uh, they can reach out to me inbox. I pray with them. You know, I I can walk you through deliverance. There's some things that I know I haven't, but I just want this is not just for the body of Christ. This is for to all will hear. I understand uh part of my calling is outside, you know. I got a harvest that I gotta collect and I gotta be about my father's business. So this is the real raw uncut Mr. Gill. Episode one, YouTube. Thank you. But yeah, it's gonna get intense. I'm gonna talk about a lot of stuff. Um, stuff that I struggle with in a man, as a man, stuff that I struggle with after I was saved. Yeah, it's gonna get intense. I'm going, things that I went through in my childhood, the brokenness, the rejection. I mean, listen, we'll be on here a whole another. I can't even get in an episode everything that I've been delivered from. But yeah, it's gonna get intense. But like I said, thank you. And to all men here. And so hey, thank you so much. I see your comment. Where are you looking at? I don't understand. My comment is this way. Oh no. I'm just looking into the camera on my phone. So hey. Cool beans. I don't know what that means, but hey, I'm just looking into the camera. So, are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? I don't mind interacting, but yeah, are you talking to me? Okay, cool beans. If you don't respond, you can send me a message. It's cool, as long as you ain't on no foolery. Cause listen here, all right, we ain't gonna get into that right now. But yeah, that's my story. Journey along with me as I share my story. The real Mr. Gill. Oh, I'm not talking to. No, I'm talking to the elephant behind you. Oh, wow. Yeah. Hopefully you don't talk to elephants. That's just yeah. Wow, you talking to animals? Wow. Hope not. But yeah. That's funny. All right. But yeah, that's it. That's all I want to come on here and do. Yeah, go follow my IG. And it's stuff on there that's gonna help you. But I'm gonna get off here and I'll be doing I don't know, I haven't made up my mind yet exactly what I'm gonna do, whether I'm gonna do one episode a week, two episodes a week. I'm just trying to figure that out. But most definitely at least one episode a week. One episode a week of my life journey. And I mean, listen, it's a lot. It's a lot before Christ and after Christ. And it's gonna be powerful. It's gonna set the captives free. So thank you once again for YouTube. Thank you for the subscription, my subscribers. Um, Thank you for your support. Like I said, share this with your family members. Like I said, he done it for me, he'll do it for you. So I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, cook my salmon. Cook my salmon. And I may not just on this YouTube, like that IG is slotted for that testimony, but on YouTube, I used to post gaming videos. I'm switching my time because this is what I want to do more of content. I guess you talking about the elephant in the background. Free Thinker 3532. Y'all on here cutting up. But yeah, that IG is gonna be slotted for that. But on my YouTube, I do other stuff. I share testimonies, I share content. Uh, I have some stuff. I like to cook. So I may post some of that too. But yeah, I'm about to get off here. Today's been productive. Today has been really productive. And I got my win back. Uh I got my win back. Done some writing and some we'll talk about that too. Well, this channel I can talk about that. Uh yeah, I got some material that I'm writing, some more books about my life that I'm coming out with and some other stuff. So today has been productive. I mean, content and entrepreneurship is work and it requires diligence. So, even with that, don't, hey, don't, you know, despise your small beginnings. You got a story. The world needs to hear that. Share your story, share your life. You never know who needs to hear that. But I'm gonna get off here. I'm hungry. I thought I was gonna grill that salmon, but I think I'm gonna just bake it and do me a pot of rice. But yeah, I'll see y'all. This is the real Mr. Gill, Michael Gilbreath Jr., episode one. Till next time. Peace.